I felt really privileged and excited about being here this morning. When Chris asked me to share something in light of Black History Month, I was really stirred because this is a topic that's really dear to my heart, not so much just about the issue of race, but just the issue of the heart. And how I believe that if you turn on the news and look at media and go on Facebook if you want to, you will see that there is a lot of conversations going on. And there's a lot of conversations going on about things that are broken. Especially the conversation itself can be quite broken. And so when I thought about what I could share and read the prose that I wrote, it's coming from a heart that, has brokenness in it. It has been broken. But it's coming from a heart that Jesus Christ has healed in a lot of different areas and is still healing my heart in a lot of different areas. Because I believe that's, the epitome of why Jesus came. It wasn't just to, call out sins and put them where they are and forgive us of them and just say, hey, you're all good now. God has done what he has done because he desires a relationship with us. He desires for us to be connected at the heart because the heart is our driver. It's what's basically guiding us. It's basically what comes out of us. The Bible talks about the issues of life coming out of our heart. It talks about the thoughts and the words that come out of our mouths are coming from our heart. So this is prose to kind of give us some perspective of looking at this race issue, to look at this gender issue, to look at this sexuality issue, these things that society is constantly talking about and conversing about. This prose is just to kind of bring a little light of looking a little bit below that. There's more to us than what meets the eye. I was a kid in elementary school walking across the playground when a young, ruddy white kid yelled, "Slavery! Slavery! They need to bring back slavery, nigga." That kid was forgiven on the spot. I didn't clench my fist. I didn't have Facebook back then, nor would I have used it as my platform for anger or hurt. The truth is, I was hurt, confused and embarrassed at first, but for him. I felt those things because I was not sure why I was treated that way, but somehow knew he could have only gotten that information from home. We were in elementary school. If the home is broken, the child in the future is already broken. I was confused at why my skin color mattered so much. We got older, and though we didn't see eye to eye on some things, he called me a friend, as if he forgot about that day in elementary. I didn't forget, but I did forgive. I forgave because I saw what he didn't. Blurred vision. He couldn't see nor understand the value of who I was or who he was as he battered his own image in trying to rip at mine. He couldn't see how any fear or anger he had towards me or those who had a similar shade to me was what would fuel the ignorance and hatred in this world. Breaking his own heart further to be disabled to truly experience the joys of loving and receiving love from any human being that is different. I would find something common in the days to come. Hurt people hurt people. It's not an excuse that makes the day brighter in knowing, but notice I said people. Hurt, fear, anger, temptation to believe a lie about oneself or others has no respecter of persons. In short, it doesn't matter where you're from, gender, sexual preference, race, job, etc. You are a person who can accidentally hurt others, or intentionally, by not fully dealing with your own heart or your own hurts. When I hear there is a race issue here, I say no, there is a heart issue here. From the heart we see. And if the heart is broken, all we see are pieces and try to put them together that best fits us. We are more than what meets the eye. Until we can lower race and gender and etc. into its proper place and elevate the human spirit drenched in the Creator's love, one piece of us will always appear a little more supreme. We are all more than what meets the eye.